Right, I've got to go just feed Chatty sheep quickly before I
Okie dokie. That is not food. She's going to be very disappointed when she gets into that and realises that's not food.
Ooh.
You didn't want that box, did you, Emma?
Mm.
I'm waiting for her to realise that's not what she thinks that is.
So try really hard not to breathe morning breath, okay?
That's all right. How's that going there, Millie? She's doing quite well at getting into it. Maybe you should just give her some boxes to chew up.
She's very naughty. Naughty Millie.
I thought you said Millie. But
No, Millie. Right, you've unpacked your camera. Now what are you going to do? I'm going to get the box stuck on my head again.
Of course.
Oh, that's not what you thought it was, is it? Is it edible? Can I eat it? Oh, is that disappointing, Millie? Yep. Look who's come to the park to hang out with us. Woo! You're getting dizzy. Don't go flying off. Whoa! I have no idea who won that. That's only because you let go of yours first. I think you cheated.
I had it.
It's a good day for Bubbles because it's so windy. I think you need to face the other way maybe because it's the wind just blows at you.
I'm going to blow at you.
You're going to blow it at me, go on then. Is that good? A windy day is good for Bubbles.
turn around. The best toy ever.
Oh, that one popped on the screen. That's really good. Can't beat Bubbles.
Oh, did that go in your face?
Oh, it looks like you've eaten a bubble.
It does look like it.
Oh my eye.
We've come back to Jackie's work and I've got Harry's lunch, Ozzy's lunch that I have packed up for them. And I'm having a Scotch egg from the shop we've just been at where the park was. And I'm nicking a bit of apple. Jackie's made lunch for her too. Doesn't that look yummy? And these are the best Scotch eggs ever from a local shop that is right by the park. And I cannot walk away. It does look like eyes though. Look, I know you need a little nose and a smiley mouth.
What's it in here? I'm going to make something big screen.
I really have an urge to stick my finger right in the middle of it.
Having fun.
I am having fun. I might have to buy myself some kinetic sand.
Put this
It's
in.
quite therapeutic. I could just sit and play with
Let me
it.
make this a head.
So it's like a meditation medium.
It is.
Now I have to.
It's got ziggy hairs in it. I think I need to make some more Play-Doh because we were playing with that last week, weren't we? And we realised it was the Christmas one. So it's green and red sparkly with cinnamon in it. So you've done quarters, Charlie.
Yeah.
And then if you cut the quarters in half again, how many pieces do you have?
There we are, my creation that just keeps on creating. I need kinetic sand in my life. There's nothing wrong with that at all. I don't see how you see anything rude with that. That's like a spaceship.
Cut it.
Please post some comments.
Right, you want to do some other bits of it because you've done the head. You want to do maybe his tummy. He's a cute little rabbit.
No.
That's good colouring. What are you making?
Can
Is that
I
a gnome or a gonk?
If I stay like this.
Do you know what? Her outfit here looks very Snow
If I
White.
stay like this.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
If I stay like this.
Stay all nudie.
Yeah.
Good evening, you lovely lot. It is 7 o'clock on Wednesday. My time feels like it's all over the place because we had kind of like the Easter, we've got the holidays, so kind of my whole routine feels like it's a little bit out of sync. Anyway, we've had a good day today with Jackie and what have you. I feel like I've barely spoken to the camera very much, and I've really only filmed the kids doing things, so that might not be everybody's cup of tea, because I know I do tend to get a lot of dips in my viewing when I show the kids doing things. So I know that that is not a huge draw for people who, you know, or not a lot of people are that interested in that aspect, but it is part of my daily life, and some days it's more so than others. So I have included it, and I hope that's not turned too many of you to the skip button. But as somebody who is now wanting to engage with the camera, which I haven't really done all day, I was thinking, what have I got to chat to you about? I feel like at the moment I'm just kind of rushing from one thing to the next thing, not necessarily engaging with you. I mean, I did have that big conversation about the stuff I want to film with the history side of stuff in my local area. So there is that I want to discuss and talk more about, but I also don't want to bore you all, and I talked about that the other day. So, see, this whole vlogging thing, you've got to be very careful about not talking about one thing too much, because you have people, especially in a vlog channel, you have people who are interested in some things but not in the other, and so you want to try and please everybody, which is really hard to do. So I'm actually going to do a Q&A. That's what I'm getting at, because then I get a gauge for what people are also interested in, because the kind of questions you'll ask will probably delve onto things that you want to see in the vlog, or that I've not covered in the vlog, or I've not covered in enough depth, or what have you. So now is your time to go into the comment section and message me your questions. I will do a separate Q&A video. It will be completely Q&A. It won't be tagged onto other things. And depending on how many questions I get and how many responses to this I get, as to whether it's one video or ends up being a couple of videos. So, pretty much anything goes. Obviously, if I feel uncomfortable answering it, or I feel that it's too personal, or I feel that it infringes on someone else's privacy, then I will probably decline to answer. But within reason, anything goes. So it would be great if about now, before you go off and do something else, you send me a little question into the comments, and I'll add it to my list, and then next week, when I've gathered all of the questions, I will do a Q&A. But for now, I'm going to go fill up the goose water, put them to bed, and I'll see you lovely lot tomorrow.